What's up, guys? Rockstar Gaming Fan 95 here, back with another video, and today's gonna be my entertainment collection Blu Rays part 2. So I know I said I was gonna film some more until I come back from my hauls. But come to think of it, I'm not even going until I'm going to Turkey next week, and then I think the week after I'm going to Breen. So I thought, you know what? Since I'm not going to go until I got a while till I go. So I thought, you know what? I thought I'd do the second part of my Blu-rays. So last time I finished off with the Sting. So let's get started with the second shelf. Up first we have The Heat, a great film from 2013. One of the funniest cop comedies with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy, who is one of my favourite comedy actresses at the Mo. Next we have the Stuart Little collection. Prefer the first one, I think. Yeah, I enjoy the first one. Michael J. Fox as Stuart, Hugh Laurie and Gina Davis as Mr. and Mrs. Little, and of course Jonathan Lipnicki as George. And the sequel, which I thought was very good as well. I wasn't a fan of the third one because that's a cartoon. Next we have Oliver, classic of course from 1968. Yeah, just a classic, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Next we have Total Recall, the original classic from 1991. I could not stand the remake, and I'm not going to bother with the remake, but the original is just classic with Arnold. Next we have Non-Stop, my favourite film of 2014. I absolutely love this film. This film is absolutely brilliant. I love it. Just a great movie. Next we have the Hunger Games trilogy. The Hunger Games from 2012. Pretty good film. Brilliant. My favourite of the three. Catching Fire from 2013. Just as good as the first. And the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. Yeah, great films. The second part was okay, but I just did not like the ending. I won't spoil it for you. Next we have Mrs. Brown's Boy Series 1. Good show from BBC. Series 2 and Series 3. I can't really say much about these because they're just brilliant. Next we have Kingsman, The Secret Service. Oh, this is an absolute brilliant film. I'm looking forward to a sequel. I think next year the sequel. Next we have Sound Like It Hot, classic of course from 1959. I just love this film, one of my favourite films of the 50s. Brilliant film. Next we have Annie, classic from 1981. Yeah, great film with Albert Finney, Aileen Quinn, Tim Curry, Carol Burnett. Yeah, just a classic, and that's all I'm going to say. I have the remake as well, but you're going to have to wait until then. Next we have the Fast and Furious films. Fast and Furious from 2001. Brilliant film. Too Fast, Too Furious from 2003. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. It's okay. It's probably the worst of the bunch. It's obviously the worst, definitely the worst, but I find it okay. Fast and Furious, brilliant. I love this one a bit more because it brings back the original cast. Fast 5 from 2010. Yeah, I love this one. Love the addition of The Rock. Fast 6 from 2013. Yeah, great film. And my favourite of the franchise at the moment is number 7. Fast 7. Just a great film, and very sad about Paul Walker. May he rest in peace. And yeah, this was a very good film. Of course, they all come back, and Jason Statham is very, very good as the villain who takes revenge on his brother's death. As you know, in the 6th one, they killed his brother, and Statham is coming after them. Next we have Mamma Mia, the movie. I have not got any shame. I love Mamma Mia. I love this film. Next we have Phone Booth, brilliant film from 2003. Yeah, just a great mystery thriller. More of a thriller. Next we have Reservoir Dogs, Quentin Tarantino's classic from 1991. Just a great film. Not my favourite Quentin Tarantino movie, but I really enjoy it. Next we have Ultraviolet, great film with Milla Jovovich. God, you don't want to cross lines with her because she'll kick your ass. Absolutely brilliant. I love Milla Jovovich. She just kicks a lot of ass in that film. Just a great sci-fi action film. Next we have The Wolf of Wall Street. Definitely my favourite Scorsese film. I think everyone's seen this film by now. Just a brilliant movie about a stockbroker who goes out of control with the cash and all the drugs and all the women. Even though he has got a wife, but he gets married to the absolutely sexy and gorgeous Margot Robbie, but still flashes the cash out and has all the drugs off every single person in the office. You know, great film. Okay, next we have my Disney classics. Disney classic number 1, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Brilliant film. I enjoyed Snow White and the Huntsman. I've got that. You've seen. I showed you that one in my previous part. Next we have Cinderella from 1950, I believe. Yeah, 1950. Classic. I have the 2015 edition as well. I'll talk a little bit about that one when I do that video. Next we have Peter Pan from 1953. Just a great film. I haven't seen Pan, but I have seen Hook and the 2003 live action version of Peter Pan with oh god, what's his name? I can't remember his name as Pan, who played Peter, but I remember Jeremy Irons as Jeremy Irons played Hook. That's the one I'm on about. Next we have Sleeping Beauty from 1959. Just a great film. Of course, it was remade with Maleficent, which is absolutely brilliant, and I'll also be talking a bit about that when I show you that one. Next we have 101 Dalmatians. Geez, when did this come out? Like 1957, I believe. Might be 1956 or 57. It's got to be. No, it can't be. No, it can't be 50s, because Sleeping Beauty came out in 1959. So that must be in 1961. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Next we have The Sword and the Stone from 1963. Just a classic, of course. Absolutely love that film. I'm not sure what year. The Disney films, I find them too difficult to find out when they all come out. Next we have The Jungle Book from 1960. God, I'm going to find the... It doesn't say the year of these films. I don't know why, But anyway, I'm not sure. Let's just move on from all the Disney films and the years. I usually am pretty good at the years, but you know, I'm not very good at them, to be honest. But you know, next we have the Aristocats. Classic. Love these films. I love my Disney films. Next we have Beauty and the Beast from... Now this is a good one to know because it says Best Picture 1991. So that's okay. That's a good one. I know that one. So that's 1991. Lilo and Stitch. Classic. Great film from 2002, I believe. Must have come out 2002, that one. So I know some of the years of them, but not all of them. So I don't know the year of The Jungle Book and Aristocats. So I know the other ones. Wreck-It Ralph. I love Wreck-It Ralph. Just a great film about old game characters. I don't know. Right, we're near the end. Okay, next up is Frozen. I've got no shame. I love Frozen. I don't know why, but I just do. I love Frozen, so don't even think about judging me. A lot of people have Frozen in their collection. I mean, I've watched Bond 007, Forkaball, and all that, and they've got all sorts of Disney films. And I'll end by here, if I can get the bloody thing out. No, I can't. This is what I hate about the shelf. I'll have to stay there. So last but not least, for that shelf, we have Candyman from 1992. Absolutely classic with Virginia Madsen and Tony Todd. Everyone knows the story about this. About a killer who, say his name 5 times in the mirror, he'll come and kill you with a hook. So there you have it. That's part 2 of my entertainment collection, the rest of the Blu Rays. So obviously I'll be continuing on soon when I have a free moment, so I'll be showing you all these next. So yeah, so I'll be showing you all them next. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you.